Hey everybody, it's Bill. Good afternoon. Hope things are well. I've got that YouTube channel, the Bill Grill of Emptynest Life, and a big part of it is about strength training using light weights. Today is day 2 of a 4-day cycle of exercise activity for me, and I'm focusing on my legs and my lower back. That was a squat or a variation of a squat, some kind of fancy thing I'm trying. You put the dumbbells actually behind your legs and you squat. I think my technique's pretty good. And by the way, I recommend it. Man, do you feel it in your quads and in your buttocks? It's a great exercise for your legs and your midsection. While I was working out, and by the way, I'm all wrapped up. That was my last exercise. I do 8 different lifting activities for my legs and midsection. And while I was lifting today, I was reminded of when I first started back in June of 2018. I was researching things, and there's quite a few YouTube channels out there that talk about breathing. There's like different techniques, and you breathe in when you're doing this, you breathe out when you're doing that, in through your nose, out through your mouth, or was it out through your mouth, in through your nose? And what I found was that when I first month or so when I was lifting, I was losing focus on the actual lifting activity, and that's the most important thing to what I'm doing here with my strength training. It's focusing on my technique when I'm doing the actual lifting activity. And I found myself focusing so much on breathing that I was getting away from, the actual technique and form of the lift. So I started to see these other YouTube channels and where there wasn't as much emphasis put on the breathing. But the only thing I heard that made a lot of sense was you don't want to hold your breath. And I do believe that. You do want to have some kind of air coming in and out when you're lifting, of course. But, so this is what I decided. I just said to myself, you know what? I'm in my late 50s. I've been breathing all this time, 24/7, 365 days a year, without thinking about it. Why do I want to start thinking about breathing now? So quite honestly, I really don't think about breathing when I'm lifting. It's more about my form and my technique. Plus, I guess, simple man, simple mind. I'm not a multitasker. I can't do that. I can only focus on one thing at a time, maybe something secondary. Like I do when I'm lifting, I am conscious of really tightening up my midsection, my buttocks. I do want to do that because I don't want to tear anything in there, like get a hernia or something, maybe have surgery, so I am conscious of that. But other than that, it's focusing on the actual lifting activity and just trying to get the technique right and the form so that I can get some definition to my body, some tone. Anyway, something to think about, especially if you're first just starting to get into lifting. This is Bill. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.